Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. Today, we're going to explore a quote from one of the greatest minds in history, Albert Einstein. He once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. But what exactly did he mean by this? Let's break it down. First, Einstein says, knowledge is limited. Knowledge is what we know, the facts, data, and information we've gathered through our experiences and learning. Think of it like a toolbox. Each fact or skill you acquire is a tool you can use to solve problems. But here's the catch. There are only so many tools. No matter how much we know, our knowledge will always have limits. Now, let's talk about imagination. Imagination, as Einstein suggests, is boundless. It's not confined to the tools we already have. It's the ability to dream beyond what we know and invent new possibilities. It's what allows us to think of solutions that don't yet exist or imagine a future that hasn't happened yet. Einstein goes further, stating that imagination stimulates progress. This makes sense if we think about some of the greatest advancements in human history. The light bulb, airplanes, space travel. None of these existed just a few centuries ago. They weren't things anyone had knowledge of at the time. They started as ideas, born from imagination. Take Thomas Edison and the light bulb. Before it was invented, the knowledge of how to light homes was limited to fire and candles. But Edison imagined a new way, a better way, to create light. It's that spark of imagination that leads to progress. Now, does this mean that knowledge isn't important? Of course not. Knowledge helps us understand the world. But if we only rely on what we know, we stop growing. Imagine a world where everyone only followed the rules of what they already knew. We wouldn't have the technology we rely on today. No internet, no phones, no medical breakthroughs. Imagination allows us to ask, what if? Why not? Pushing us beyond the boundaries of knowledge. You don't need to be a scientist or an inventor to understand the importance of imagination. In our everyday lives, imagination allows us to be creative problem solvers. Whether you're designing a new app, writing a story, or even coming up with a plan to solve a challenge at school or work, imagination is what takes you from the ordinary to the extraordinary. Einstein wasn't saying that knowledge isn't valuable. Far from it. But he wanted to remind us that knowledge, while important, has limits. Imagination, on the other hand, is infinite. It allows us to explore, create, and dream up new possibilities. So next time you're faced with a problem, don't just rely on what you know. Use your imagination to see where it takes you. Thanks for watching. If this quote sparked your imagination, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content. What do you think? Is imagination truly more important than knowledge? Let me know in the comments below. This script is designed to be engaging and informative, breaking down the meaning of Einstein's quote while encouraging viewers to reflect on their own creative potential.